Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins that we're hunting through, looking for some commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally looking to tick off some of the new ones for the book. We need a lot of new coins because we are, what, 3 episodes into this book? We've made some good progress. Just Commonwealth games on this page to go. They are the trixiest coins to get your hands on. Plenty still to tick off on this page as well. Plenty more on this one, and then the Great Five of London is the last coin for the book. So let's get into these bags and see what we find today. Just before we get into the coins, I just wanted a moment of your time just to talk about a new channel which I have had the privilege of being a part of. So many of you know that I work for the Britannia Coin Company as my day job. Well, our sister company, RWB Auctions, Royal Wootton Bassett Auctions, is an auction house which has been open in Royal Wootton Bassett since the start of the year, and they've just launched their own YouTube channel, which, as I said, I've been given the privilege of being in the first video of. So there'll be a link in the description down across to their new channel. We're looking forward to seeing some exciting stuff because they do get some amazing things in there. They do regular specialist coin auctions, and there's plenty of coins in all the general auctions as well. Some great deals and exciting coins to be had that I've had the privilege to work with them and see, and it's for some very exciting stuff there. So please do check out the links to RWB Auctions. There will also be a link to the video in the end screen of this video. It's only a minute long, so I'm sure you'll love it. If you can go over there, show the love and support, give them a like, a subscribe, and hopefully soon they'll be able to do some live stream auctions and get to show you some of the exciting stuff that comes in their door. Anyway, back to the coins. Right, into the first bag. I'll show you what we're after. So that's Technologies, the standard, definitive, non-commemorative design on £2 coins. Some years are lower minted than others, just not low enough. I think that they're worth keeping. And then there's our first commemorative. It's the wireless transmission, Marconi's transmission, which is a nice coin to start with. Not too rare. Well, not rare at all, I wouldn't say. And for no value over that to face value. Not a stunning find, but one on the board is always a good start. We're not going to go bag after bag after bag to start with, not finding anything. But no, it seems to be ramping up with some coin releases expected around the corner. I think after a little bit of a drought, we're going to see some pretty mad release schedules hitting us very soon. We've got Robert Burns there. That one's a smidge of a face value, not enormously so, but a welcome find for sure. But no, there's a couple of series with concluding coins to still come out, plus the 450p's we know will be out before the end of the year, and some other long-running series. I think, are we expecting a Lunar Years this year, or did that finish last year? I can't quite remember. I think they will have gone through all of the animals either last year or this year will be the last one. I can't quite recall, and I didn't know the lunar calendar well enough to say whether that has come to an end or is coming to an end soon. But be interested to see what they replace that with, because it seems to be one of their more successful series. I wonder whether they'll just restart all over again once they've gone through all the different lunar animal years. There's Guy Fawkes Gunpowder Plot, a fairly common coin, but again, we don't mind seeing that one. Oh, that's another commemorative. 2 in a row. VE Day Anniversary. This is, of course, the most common commemorative £2 coin out in circulation. In terms of mintages, I know we tend to find more Army centenaries, but that's because they haven't been in circulation for as long. But no, very, very nice. Obviously, we've got the counters tracking that coin, along with a few other coins. That's another nice find. Shakespeare's History is the more common of the 3 Shakespeare £2 coins. We'll check the edge inscription because it's 2016 dated. The hollow crown is the correct edge inscription for that coin, unfortunately. We found one edge inscription error on the Shakespeare tragedies, and I hear from other people that there were other mistakes made in 2016, so during the video I will check all the 2016s for their edge inscriptions. The ones that I remember, sometimes I do forget. I am only human. But I will mop up the rest at the end of the video. Once we've pulled out all the commemoratives, I will flick through all the coins and check to see if I've missed any other errors throughout the rest of the coins. Right, this is Jodie Clark's 5th and final portrait of the Queen. We know that that's going to be something. Shakespeare's Comedies. Nice, that's the rarer of the 3 Shakespeares. and should say all the world's a stage, which this one does. Pop that down next to the other one. Shakespeare tragedies to go, then we've completed our Shakespeare set, which is kind of neat. Yeah, nothing wrong from that bag. Right then, should we do an edge hunt? Ooh, get my hands around them. Okay, what does it say? We can do this with £2 coins because you can see there's wording on the edge and it's unique to the design. So if it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that'll be a definitive technology. There's an Isaac Newton quote, a callback to when he was the master of the Royal Mint. A position which has now been incorporated into the role of the Chancellor of the Exchequer. And with a change to the Chancellor of the Exchequer, maybe we'll see a change in how the Royal Mint operates, who knows. Right, we've got something here. Work is a man, should be Shakespeare tragedies. There we go. So that does complete our Shakespeare set, which is pretty neat. Any more for this bag? Shoulders, the shoulders, giants on the shoulders. No, I think we're good. That's all we're getting. Well, it completes our Shakespeare set for today's video. I think we have got all 3 Shakespeares in the book now. Oh, were we still missing Shakespeare tragedies actually? That might be a new one. It'd be interesting to see how many videos we can go finding new ones for the book, given that we've still got some common coins to get, some of the more common scarcer coins, if that makes any sense. We almost didn't find anything new in the last video. That was a pretty poor showing, but these things happen. Just got to keep going and eventually the luck will return, the exciting coins will return. I mean, I get, even if I'm not finding the best coins for a while, I still get messages from people saying that they found a Kew Gardens or some of the rarer Commonwealth games and whatevers. So they are still out there to be found. The only way you can guarantee you won't find them is if you stop looking. I'm too stubborn to give up. Never surrender. Oops. Oh, that's a very nice one. There we go. This is the not London. Yeah, it is the 100th anniversary of the London Olympic Games in 1908. Very nice coin. Don't see that too often. Super stuff. I almost called it the London Underground. I don't know what it is about that. I keep going to call the London Underground roundel the Olympic roundel. I don't know why. My brain is just a couple of wires are crossed. I keep getting it wrong. Okay, Act of Union. Check for the edge of a rotation error even. That one doesn't have it, but like with the edge inscriptions, I will check through all the coins, including all these technologies as well, for any rotation errors before we wrap up, because every now and again we do find an error on these £2 coins. It's always a nice little added bonus. Maybe not as nice as finding one of the rarer coins we still need for the book. Oh, there we go. Guy Fawkes, 2 of them. But they're pretty common, so not too unusual to find a few of those. But no, it's oh, there we go, another one we haven't seen today. Brunel's Portrait, another very common coin. But no, we're still waiting on news as to whether we might ever start finding King Charles III on £2 coins in our change. Now, I was very lucky and I did find that Han Solo, where was that from? Pitcairn Island £2 coin, which is technically not a £2 coin because that is not the currency they use out there. So even on Numista they still class that as exonumia, which is like a token, something that's not actually a coin, because although it has a face value, I guess it's not actually legal tender in the Pitcairn Islands, therefore it is a bit of fantasy money, which is kind of interesting. We've got the Army Centenary there. Any rotation error? No. Any inscription error? No. Another standard Army Centenary. But no, it does make me wonder, it's sort of, that one sort of blurred the line, because it had a face value, it said £2 on it. I thought, well, that's a coin at least. But no. It would seem not classified as a coin, which is very weird. That'll be something. Oh, Charles Dickens. There we go. That's one of the new counters we've instated. The two Charleses that are currently in circulation on £2 coins. Dickens and Darwin. I don't think we found a Charles Darwin yet, so Charles Dickens taking an early lead. To be expected though, because the Charles Darwin is a bit scarcer. Right, this is Britannia. Now, in 2015, this became the new definitive design on our £2 coins. There weren't many put in circulation in 2015, more were put in 2016, and then it wasn't minted again until 2021. But the 2021 and 2022s we've not started finding in circulation yet. It's just that the Royal Mint have announced the mintage figures. We assume that they are all waiting at the Royal Mint in their long store, waiting for demand to call them out of the reserves and into circulation. But we'll check what year this is. Oh, it's 2015. Very nice. That might be a new one for the book, actually, now I think about it. Lovely stuff. It's a nice design as well. It's kind of sad that we won't be seeing many of the Britannia designs in circulation. Obviously now the definitives have changed. They changed back in 2013, although the only one we seem to be finding in circulation on the regular basis, even to this day, is that's a fake coin, is the Atlantic Salmon, the 50p, and when I say we started to find that, it's not an awful lot of them. Okay then, well this does not look too convincing. I think if you were handing this over in the pub in lowered light, it might not be noticed, but it has a rotation error because the Queen should not be facing that way. But just look at the details of the design, it's just wrong. The coloration's a bit off as well. One of the giveaway things, these little beady dots are too perfect on most circulating coins, and they don't manage to strike that perfectly. So there we go. It's got an edge inscription as well. Yeah, the shoulders of giants standing on. So got the edge inscription, but is quite clearly a fake coin. So there we go. What do I do with fake coins? I keep them. I've got a little collection of fake coins. There's normally people that go a bit mad in the comments going, your bank should not be giving you fake coins. I agree, but it's not worth me kicking off a fuss over a loss of £2. And again, people in the comments always point out that there are people that will buy fake coins over their face value because they're kind of interesting to have. There's all the different years. I mean, that was a 2011 dated one. Right, we have got Army Centenary again. No rotation error. King and Country, that's the correct edge inscription. Yeah, I was right there. But I quite like to find, in a weird sort of way, a fake commemorative £2 coin. Now, I have had one sent to me which is stuck on one of the shelves. I forget exactly where it is, but it was a fake commemorative, and through my work at the Britannia Coin Company, I have recently come across fake Mary Rose £2 coins. Unfortunately, someone had 3 or 4 of them in a collection. Weird sort of coloration to that. The Queen's portrait is almost frosted. Maybe it's just reacted to something. The background field is quite, well, obviously where it's not worn, is quite reflective. It's got fairly sharp edges to it too. Is that one that's come out of set and has been in circulation long enough to have been beaten up that badly? Maybe. I don't know. I'm too skeptical when I find these things that are sort of like, is it, isn't it, is it, isn't it? I tend to say it's probably not. But I might keep that just as an intriguing little addition to my oddities box, which is full of exciting error coins, fake coins, and things that just are kind of a little bit neat. So coins that have been, I don't know, had graffiti on it, been had some interesting toning or staining to it. Anyway, this is the last coin bag for this hunt. We've had some nice finds, to be fair, so it's been a good result. As usual, in the description of this video you will find links to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to come over and join me on that. There are also links to my other social media channels, as well as the PO Box address if you want to write in to me, and a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, as I said, the company I work for as my day job. I'm just going to whisk through all of these coins now and see if there's any errors that I might have missed during the hunt. Well, unfortunately no exciting errors to be added to our roster of finds. However, we did find 4 new coins for the book. Nothing new for page number 1, I don't think, because it was just Commonwealth Games on that page. We have added Robert Burns and the Olympic Centenary. the Shakespeare Tragedies and 2015 Britannia, in before 2016 Britannia, which is the more common of the two, surprisingly. But there we go, 4 more down. In terms of our star finds, I think it's probably going to be that one on the left. I do have a bit of an Olympic bias, though, it has to be said. The Olympic Games are coming up too, so a timely find. In addition, again, I'm not convinced. I think it could be one that wasn't minted for circulation for a coin set that's been broken out and spent, but it's been so used that no one's paying a premium for something like that. And then, of course, our dodgy fake. They always get a little bit of a mention at the end of these videos because they're hopefully not too often. It's not too frequently you find them. We don't want to find tons of them, but we don't mind finding the odd one. But with that being said, let me know in the comments what your favourite coin from today's video has been, and all it leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.